week with my amazing 78-year-old mother-in-law. She'll be joining me shortly. And we've done them every week, saved on my YouTube channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already and ring that little bell so you get notified of new content. I also stream on Zoom, so I've got an amazing Zoom community that I can see on screen. And if you'd like to join us on Zoom, please just go to my website, Feel Good with Lavina. There's a free newsletter. I have a WhatsApp group and I communicate session reminders all on there. So all the information's there. We're going to start, as always, with a little body scan. I'm just going to make sure that I can see my lovely Zoom participants. There we go. Lovely to see everyone. And YouTube, keep interacting with me. We're going to take a seat first and just tune into our breath. Today, we're going to do the box breath. It's a really powerful method. Just in 1 minute, we're going to try and reset our nervous system from that fight or flight mode to the calming parasympathetic mode. So just follow along. I'll guide you through. You're going to try and breathe in for 4, hold for up to 4. Just do what you can. Breathe out and then hold at the bottom. So that box shape. Try and breathe in through your nose. I write a lot about breathing and lots of different snacks like this in my book if you want to research a little bit more around the amazing science. But let's give it a go. Just close your eyes. First of all, just tune into your breath. Try and really take a nice positive inhale and a big exhale through your nose or your mouth. Let everything go. And then we're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Just keep your eyes closed. Return to your normal breath. Just check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Maybe hope you're a little bit calmer, a little bit more relaxed and ready. Rub your hands together, place them over those closed eyes. Take another big positive inhale in and exhale. Just open your eyes. Let some light in. Let's take another positive inhale. This time, release the hands away. How are we all feeling? Give me some thumbs up. Keep interacting with me. Lovely on Zoom. We're going to start with a little bit of stepping to just warm up the body. We're going to run through my whole Feel Good Fitness prescription. So that could be marching, seated if you're unable to stand for whatever reason, because we've had all ages and abilities joining this workout. If you are able to stand, let's just get about 30 seconds of a nice march in. You could even go into a little bit of a jog, but we're still just warming things up. And during this whole workout, I do explain the science, you know, how passionate I am about exercise and reducing risks of common chronic illnesses. Anytime I'm talking and you want to keep moving, this is your workout. If there's an exercise your body doesn't allow you to do or you don't feel like doing today, please listen to your body. Maybe replace it with these steps. Let's see how many steps we can get done indoors today. And do keep hydrated. It's a very warm day. Finally in the UK, we've got a lovely heat wave for the bank holiday. So very exciting. Let's relax. Let's start with some head circles. So seated or standing, if you can stand, again, engage those muscles, core tight, and let's circle the head round. I'll demonstrate standing until mummy comes to help me demonstrate everything seated. Use that breath, really connect to that deep breathing as you just mobilize. Let's change direction. All the joints, we want to get the synovial fluid around the joints to lubricate them, to maybe ease off any pains. stiffness, anything that you may be feeling. Normally, motion is a bit of lotion, even with osteoarthritis. Try and keep lubricating those joints. Let's do the same with our shoulders. So you can start just by circling them back and round. You can maybe then increase by adding in your elbows, but try and get that lovely circular motion, loosening up the shoulders, maybe connecting those elbows at the top, really opening that chest wide as well. We want to prevent that rounding of the spine that we see even young people now because of technology and sitting too long. Breathe through this one. This is a lovely one connecting to the heart chakra. So it should open out the heart, should feel a little bit of the love hormone oxytocin being released. And a little posture check, as always, my desk reset snack. Anytime you're in this position in the day, sitting, working, driving, whatever you're doing, cooking, try and bring your shoulders up towards your ears, back an inch or two and down the spine. And then squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep that lovely open chest. Smile. So that's a desk reset snack for you there. Let's add in our arms. So again, I could show you seated or standing if you're working from home. When you're stuck in back-to-back meetings on Zoom, you know, I love going into workplaces and showing people simple exercise snacks. And the more you sprinkle these little minutes into your day, not only are we going to help our bodies feel good and all the benefits of exercise physically and mentally, but you're also reducing that amount of time that we're sedentary. And that's what I really want to tackle, that sitting crisis that we're all in. The sitting is the new smoking, the line that I often use, I've written about in my book as well. And relax. Good. Let's grab a band, a belt, something with a bit of stretch, a pair of old tights. If you're used to my workouts from the pandemic, some of you know I want you to do this shoulder floss every day because it really lubricates that ball and socket. Some of my regulars know it already. I can see you on Zoom. If not, you're going to try and lift your arms up. Bend the elbows if you need to. Otherwise, keep them nice and straight. Coming up and over as far as you can. If you can't get that full range of movement yet, stop where you need to. The band, the belt, the tights is going to be your resistance. So we're starting to use our muscles. Muscles want resistance to build that lean muscle mass that's going to help us stay strong. It's going to help muscles help with insulin sensitivity. They are an amazing antidepressant. Muscles are great for our brain health. Every time we use them, we release this magical protein, BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. There's loads of science behind strength training. If you want to make it harder, you hold it tighter. If you want to make it easier, loosen up. Obviously, you could do this seated. I say keep a band on your sofa. When you're watching TV, you could do a little shoulder flossing snack, or do this in the morning after you've brushed your teeth and flossed your teeth. Let's do two more. Can you feel that little burning sensation? Give me a little nod if you can. That's the lactic acid around the muscles just being released. And relax. Well done. Give those arms a little shake and drop the band for a minute. We can add in a couple of those Tai Chi moves that you know I love. Good morning, Pranam. How are you? Good. Lovely to see you. So Mummy's going to do everything seated. Yep, Vinu Uncle on Zoom is adding these lovely dead arms where we're just tapping on the other shoulder. A little bit of tapping is really good. Lots of science and stuff coming out around tapping. It's in my book too. Turning around, lovely, loosening things off. Let's do something for our hips. So either seated or standing. I'll demonstrate seated, Mummy, if you want to go standing. We are going to open out and open the gate and close the gate. So what I want you to do is try and keep your pelvis really neutral and forward. And you're going to lift your leg. You're going to try and open it out. You're going to bring it down. You can either hover or touch the floor. then lift it up and close the gate. So if you're balancing, make sure you've got support, because we are starting to balance here if you're standing. Obviously, I practice my balance every day when I'm brushing my teeth, which has targets in my book, but also things like closing your eyes, turning your head left to right. That can challenge your balance as well. Today, we're starting with a bit of hips, but balance is a really big component of my Feel Good fitness prescription to reduce our risks of falls, to keep our muscles nice and balanced, both. Feel that. So you should feel this ball and socket joint. If everything else is still, you're isolating that area. Even seated, this is really effective. Let's try the other side. Have support always. And you're coming up and in and down. Good. Closing and opening that gate. Try and keep everything still. So you're really feeling it in your hips. Mummy, can you feel this? Yeah, good. And keep your back nice and straight, chin up. Give me a smile, everyone. I want you to enjoy this workout as well. Good balance, some of you on Zoom. You've been practicing brushing your teeth on one leg and relax. Good. We're going to do a little bit more with balance today. If you find the balance hard, even now you can just practice 10 seconds. Could be a great target. You have your sink when you brush your teeth twice a day. Like I said, you could just try and maybe to increase that with support, you could look left and right. That really challenges your balance for a little challenge. You could try and close your eyes. You could even close your eyes and look left to right. Ooh, that's tough, especially when you're standing on a carpet. Have a nice flat surface. Engage your core. We're going to do some hip circles. So standing again, holding on for a little bit of support always, or if you're good with balance, you can try without. Even the seated version, I'm lifting my straight leg. I'm trying not to move my body, yeah? So try not to swing left and right. Let's circle out those hips. Let's change direction. Oh, I can really feel it even here. With the seated one, you've got the weight of your leg. With the standing one, you're balancing. You're really working these muscles here around the glutes, the thighs. Can you feel that? This leg, obviously the one that's on the floor, is taking all your body weight. Let's switch sides, seated or standing. So that one is getting lovely and strong. You need to do both sides to correct those muscular imbalances. Great for runners, great for any sportsman as well. Things like tennis, paddle that I'm playing. All of these are really important exercises. They look easy, but this should be like part of your daily little exercise snacks. I'm giving you ideas. Maybe this is the homework you take. You do the gate openers, you do the hip circles, and relax. Great. We are going to do a little bit of a leg lift. So same sort of things. We're spending a little, every workout is different, everyone. So lots on YouTube to go through if you haven't. Keeping straight, you could go by the wall. You're going to lift your leg back and forward. So again, balance if you want, but try and engage the glutes here. So try not to swing, because otherwise you're not going to feel that in the glutes. You're going to really push back and forwards. On the seated option, just try and do a nice leg lift, a straight leg lift and down, lifting as high as you can, as straight as you can. Flex those toes if you're seated and down. Could you feel that, Mummy? So are you going back as well? Good. So can you feel it when you're going back? There. Can you feel those glutes? And coming forward. Lovely. And relax. And then the last one we're going to do is some heel raises. So today you have options. A seated option can be up and down. You're going to maybe add a hold for a couple of seconds at the top, coming down. The standing option could be holding the chair, coming up and down. You could try the single leg that we tried last time, which was really quite tricky, but you could do 10 single leg on each side. You could really feel this in your soleus muscles. The higher you come up on those toes, you're thinking about these muscles, your calves. That's your second heart, they keep calling now. It's helping to pump the blood back up towards the heart, helping to balance blood sugar levels. If you wanted to add a bit of impact, if you don't have any bone issues, no osteoporosis, no osteoarthritis, you could even add a little heel drop. So that's a bit of impact to help stimulate the bones. That's something that I'm doing a lot of just because I've hit menopause at 46. So last few years, I've been really focusing on adding a bit of impact to my training as well, up and down. Can you feel that? Good. You're trying it single leg. So if you're single leg, it's a bit of balance, holding on. You could do this when you're brushing your teeth or afterwards as well, giving you lots of ideas to stack your snacks onto existing habits like brushing teeth. Let's get moving, everyone. So let's get those steps in again, but this time let's add a little bit of boxing. So a little cardio snack. Ideally, tin cans would be the perfect weight if you wanted to add a bit of weight. If you're beginners, I want you to punch out, use whatever weights you have, but light weights to start. Let's punch out all our worries, get a little bit of those endorphins release, those happy feel-good hormones, punching out. Let's go for about 10 more seconds, but can you count down with me? Because that's really good for your brain while you're working out. So 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely work. That was heavy, right? Well done. I know she didn't use her tin can. I think she forgot there. Breathe, relax for a minute. We're going to go through 5 top exercises today. We're going to try and do 3 sets of each, like a little circuit. The first one is going to be heel raises again. So we're going to start again with these because these are so good to do after meals. If you can't get out for a walk, if you can't do your stair snacks, under the table, standing up, heel raises. When you're washing up your dishes, we're going to start with those. Then we're going to go into our sit and stands or our squats. Then we're going to go into high knees. So I'm going to show you all these exercises. You could do this seated or standing. You could even, with a bit of support if you needed to, you could do them here. Use your stomach muscles. For a challenge, you could hold some weights on those high knees above your head. We're not adding in the movement of the arms. We're just working our stomach muscles as much as we can. Belly button sucked in towards your spine. So this is balance again if you're standing, but really lift that knee, squeeze those lower stomach muscles in tight. Can you feel that? That's going to be one exercise. We're going to do press ups and we're going to do a bit of balance again. So let's start with our heel raises. We're going to do about 20 seconds just now. If you wanted to add something into your heel raises, this is quite tricky, Mummy. You could do it down. You're going to keep your arms out to the side. If you want to add a challenge, you add in some weights because this is going to be a little static hold. So lifting up and down, 20 seconds. Obviously, drop the arms if you need to, but this static, isolated hold, isometric, is really good. Things like planks, the wall sits that we've done sometimes, those are holds that can really help lower people's blood pressure. 2 minutes of like a wall sit is very hard, but you build up to it, and that's the studies backing that as well around blood pressure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Did you feel that in your arms? Oh, good. So I was on time. We're going to add in our sit and stands now for beginners and everyone. Let's firstly just do body weight. So let's not add in any weight. If you can't stand, I want you to do the leg extension. So you're holding out, working these quadricep muscles, singles or doubles. You could add a hold. You could hold a weight, But everyone, just to warm up our bodies, let's get our perfect form on this first set. Our feet are around shoulder width. Your knees always go out in the same direction as your toes. If you need the chair, you could use the chair as level to a little support, just coming up a little way. So you've got the chair. Otherwise, if you can stand all the way up, squeeze those glutes at the top, slowly coming down. We're aiming for 10, nice and controlled. Can you see your toes? Are your knees going out in line with your toes? If you don't have the chair, if you wanted to do the full squat, you could go a little bit deeper. If you find the chair is hard, you could even put a pillow on your chair so that you're reducing your range, so you don't have to go down as far. There's lots of options here. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Keep your core tight. Inhale, exhale as you come up. Are we on 10, Mummy? You're my counter. Good. Lovely. Everyone smile. This is your most important exercise for your leg strength, for your independence, to help you stand up for yourself for as long as possible. Good work. Brilliant. Have a little shake. We're going to go for those high knees. So this is quite a challenging circuit. If I'm working too hard or fast, you listen to your body. I'm going to hold the weights up here. I'm just holding whatever weight feels comfortable. You don't have to use weights. You could use tin cans. You could just use your arms up in the air. Let's slowly bring up that knee. Squeeze the stomach muscles in. Breathe out. So I'm trying to get my knees as high as possible. Back nice and straight. Head neutral. Squeeze those stomach muscles in. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Did you feel that? It's controlled. It's not fast. We're going into press ups. So if you can, head to the wall. You've got time here. 10, 12, 15. Start feeling them against the wall, the straight line. You can start there. Go to your kitchen counter, your table, your island. If you're doing them on the floor, I won't demonstrate today. They're all in my book with QR codes to videos. Whatever is challenging you, the seated option, you're thinking about all the upper body muscles. You could press against your thighs, bend the elbows, press against the wall, the floor, or your thighs. Whichever one it is, think about these upper body muscles. Inhale, exhale. Lovely, Mummy. To make it harder, you can move your feet a little bit further away. There's a straight line from your head to your heels. I haven't done my press ups this morning, so I'm actually going to do mine on the floor, but I don't expect everyone to be doing these at all. I don't normally show these. Breathe out as you push back. Go to 10, 12, 15. When you feel those last 3 really challenging, keep going. Inhale, exhale. You've got time. If you're tired, you can just march out. You can roll out your wrists and you can have a seat until everyone finishes. Give yourselves a little clap. Think about how many you did. If you want to write it in the YouTube comments, write it down. So this is a great way to progress. Even if you add a rep on next time, even if you go a little bit heavier with your weights when you're holding them in your high knees or your... I want you to think about progression. It's called progressive overload. So you're challenging your muscles each time. Are you a little bit out of breath like me? I hope you are, because that should be challenging. We're going to do, are you out of breath? You're yawning? Are you sleepy? Are you good? Getting too much yawns today. Yawn. She's trying to get in the oxygen, I think. Let's do a little challenge now of balance. So I want you to hold on to support. I want you to do as hard as you want. Make sure you've got the support there. If you're not able to stand, you're going to hold the leg out. Really hold it. We're just doing 10 seconds. I'm going to try 10 seconds with my eyes shut. I don't expect you to do that, but you could try 2 seconds. if you've been balancing. If anyone wants to do a harder version, the tree pose is tough, only if you've been practicing. Let's try. Whew, I can't do it with my eyes shut today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Every day is different. You've got to be honest with yourself. It could be a bit wobbly. I actually like doing it with my eyes shut, holding my leg in, but again, I don't expect everyone to do that. Be very careful, mummy. Hold on to support. No falls. This is for the opposite. Let's do the other side. Can you count down? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I managed it on that side, hugging my knee, and it gives me a little support. Well done. Did you do the 10 seconds? March it out. Let's get some steps in between. So second circuit, we're going to run through the same again. Those heel raises with that little hold. Did you feel those arms? Yep, so we normally do lateral raises, but this is an actual hold. If you're holding weights, you will feel it. If you maybe want to go heavier on this second set, I'm going to challenge myself. So let's go for the 20 seconds. I want you to count with me, heel raises and the hold. I don't think I'm going to be able to manage this. Let's try up and down. Good. I'll count you down from 10. Just up and down with the heels. Arms are out still. Obviously, drop them if you need to. Last 10, 9, 8, woo, 7, 6, woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a killer. I had 5 kgs in each hand, but that I don't advise that. Tin cans would be perfect for that one. We're going to do our sit and stand. So again, a rucksack would be brilliant. Fill it up with all the naughty things like Coke cans, all the fizzy drinks, anything that's heavy, even books. You could increase your weight. If you want, mummy, you're going to grab a nice heavy weight for your sit and stands. Let's go for about 12 of those. So I'm going to keep my 2 weights here. If you don't want to use weights, that's fine. And if you don't want to stand, again, you could hold your weights and just literally do some nice leg extensions with some holds. Let's try and go for 10 to 12. Lifting up, squeeze. Slow that movement down, because that negative, you're going to get great results with your leg muscles, that leg strength. And down. I've just written a new ebook all about brain health, and leg strength is connected to our brain health. They've done a lot of studies, and there's a study on twins, 16 pairs of twins. So it wasn't to do with genetics at all, but the ones that were building strength regularly in their legs, so strength training, had incredible benefits on their brain health. So in terms of, trying to reduce risks of things like dementia and Alzheimer's, it's actually the leg exercises that have some of the best benefits to keep your brains fit. It's really interesting. So when you're doing this, think about the amazing impact it has on your brain as well. It's really, really exciting research. Coming up, squeeze up. 3. Oh, good. We're going for 2 if we can. Squeeze those glutes. Slow it down. And last one for luck if you want. All the way up and down. Are you feeling it? I am very warm here. Is anyone warm in the UK? Yes? I can see lovely Sonal is outside in her garden getting that vitamin D. Take the workouts outside. We've got our high knees now. So if you're sitting, think about this one before we start. These are the muscles, the hard to reach lower abdominal. So you imagine your belly button is in towards your spine. As you lift that knee up, think about your stomach muscles having to lift it up. We've got the weights. If that distracts you, just give yourself a high five. You don't have to do the weights, but it's a slow, controlled pull. I want you to think about pelvic floor engagement. Stomach muscles are tight, yep? Let's go. So let's go for about 10, nice and slow. Squeezing up. This is balance if you're standing, so be careful. And down. Can you lift that knee up? Using your stomach muscles almost. Imagine that. Suck your belly button in. Breathe out. And in. Use that breathing to contract your stomach. In. Lovely. Out and in. Lift up as high as you can. And in. 4 and 3. Super work. 2. Anyone increase their weight this round? You might feel it. Going into our press ups. So these are 5 of the best exercises that you can do with your loved ones as seniors or in midlife and beyond, whatever age you are. These are the excellent exercises. The queen of our upper body, the press ups. So am I going to try and do 10 more on the floor? But I'd like to watch some of you on Zoom if you can show me. Andrew's doing amazing press ups against his cupboard. Beautiful, just a flat surface. Lovely, mummy. Stomach muscles in, really good press ups. Bending those elbows. Obviously, the seated version is good as well. It's not like you're not doing anything. It's better than just sitting still. But think about that mind to muscle connection. These upper body muscles, they're going to keep us strong. They're going to help us in case we ever have to get up off the floor, in and out of our chairs using our arms, picking, lifting, carrying, all of our functional day-to-day activities. We have to have upper body strength. How many are you on? 10 to 12. Do what you can, feel it. Go nice and slow. Breathe out as you push away. Last 1 or 2. And when you're done, roll the wrists. We've got this lovely circuit today, so we're working hard, everyone. How is everyone doing? You can have a shake, a little tap in between. I know Tarun Auntie, my regular, loves tapping like me. So a little tap here is really lovely in the day. Yep, give your arms some taps as well. Even around your head, my mum's doing, I can see. Lovely. Bit of self-love. You're doing so, so well. What have we got next? Our balance. So shall we try again? This time, maybe if you want to do what we did at the beginning, you could do some of the gate openers for the hips. You could do circles. What are you going to do, mummy? Circles. So you could do them seated as well. Let's mix it up. So I'm going to also try and do some circles for my hips. This is a nice one to do lying down in bed. I always do my morning little snack of stretches in bed, just 1 minute before I jump out of bed, before I even turn my phone on and get, that horrible sensation of all the messages and the bad news in the world. Give yourself time before we open those phones. Even a bit of breathing, I build in. I do the balance. I do my little squats. I do the Tai Chi moves. It takes about 10 minutes, but it's the best start to the day rather than turning the phone on and the messages start pinging and you think, oh, I've got so much to do. The stress starts building. You've got to try and give yourself that time in the morning. So little stretches like this, even just some hip circles, would be such a little treat for your body and your mind. Relax. Well done. Good balance work. Have a little shake. We've got time for one last circuit. This time I want to ask you, did you feel the weight in your arms when we did the heel raises? Did you feel the weight in the high knees? Did you feel the weight with your squats? If you didn't, I want you to think, can you quickly grab anything a bit heavier from the house? Any plastic bottles, laundry bottles, weights? Let's think about it or play this workout back for me. This was a challenge where I'm going to try the heel raises and that static lateral raise with the arms. Let's go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, up and down with the heels, 14, 13, 12, Mummy, I need you to count with me, 11, 10, oh, my arms are on fire, don't stop with me, 9, good, 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Hope you can feel that. You may remember me tomorrow, but give it a little shake. What are we doing with our sit and stands? Can we go heavier? Can you put a rucksack on? Think about your weights. Let's go for 10. This is our last set. You'll have done 30 sit and stands today or 30 leg extensions. And if you haven't managed them all, remember you build up. This is just a workout to aim for. Let's go. I'm going to do them freestanding so I can go a little bit lower. Squeeze up and slow it down. Back nice and straight. Stomach muscles in. Inhale. Exhale as you come up. Smile, everyone. Think about the amazing leg strength you're building to help you get in and out of the car, on and off the toilet yourself, in and out of a chair. We want to try and stay as independent as we can for as long as possible. And even if you can't stand, your leg strength, like I said, is going to help with so many other things like your brain health as well, your insulin sensitivity, help reduce risks of things like type 2 diabetes. The more muscle mass you have, the more metabolic your health. Good, let's relax. Give it a second. We're going to do our high knees. Let's try and go straight in for 10. So lifting the arms up. You don't have to use a weight. Slow and controlled. Thinking about your stomach muscles here. Really lift that knee. Squeeze those stomach muscles in. Belly button towards spine. 3, 2, and last one. Well done. We got our final press-ups of the day. You could have done 30 press-ups, everyone, or more. I think some of you did 12 in the first set. Shall we do the last press-ups, Mummy? Yeah. We're nearly there. Shall I try a few on the floor? Let's move to wherever feels good. On the chair, the wall, kitchen counter is great, or a table against the wall. Sofa is quite hard because it's quite low, but challenge yourself. Even if you manage to do 3 a bit harder and you regress. So if I struggle on the floor with full, I could go to 3/4, or I could go to box position. But the floor ones, I don't demonstrate usually in here because I have all ages and abilities. They are videos in my book that literally show you how to get right there. So you just take a photo of this on the upper body snack and it will tell you all about press ups and how to follow along. And yeah, progress yourself. Good, Mummy. Roll out your wrists, march out. We are going to do a final little balance. This time we can use it as a bit of a cool down because I'm hot. Strength training should actually help you because you're burning more calories, but you're maintaining or building lean muscle mass. So you should feel it rather than just always doing cardio. I want everyone to be doing strength. Shall we do the last 10 seconds? You could do the gate openers. You could just hold your leg out. Have support if you need it. You don't have to do a tree pose. 9, 8, 7, 6, careful, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Good work. Be careful though, yeah? So holding on for support. I'm only showing this because I practice it a lot. I don't expect everyone to be doing this. Use your own, what feels good for you. Other side, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, careful, mummy, and 1. So I would say don't do that, yeah? Because the last thing we want is a little tumble. You got the support, but still, if you're like, I mean, to be honest with, when we talk about falls, you know, a little bit of movement sometimes side to side is good to help like prepare you. If you ever had a little trip or something, you've got that reaction, right? So we could just end with a little side to side. You do the steps. Let's go for the last finisher. 10, 9, 8, 7, lovely, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give yourselves a big clap. We've done an incredible circuit today of the top 5 exercises, I would say. There's so many that I love, but these are great ones that cover everything. Are you feeling good? Well done. Good, good, good. So let's stretch. Do not run away. This is probably the most important part, so that we've used a lot of new muscles. You don't remember me, the DOMs, the muscle soreness too much. And we're increasing our flexibility, our suppleness, reducing risk of injury. One leg is lovely and straight. Bring those toes flex towards you. Breathe in, let's lengthen the spine. Exhale, coming forward. Reach for the toes or place your hands on your shin, your knees. You could even use a band or that belt if you're struggling, because I do want you to bring your chest towards the thighs, and I want you to try and relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Breathe here, deep breaths. In and out. Have this moment of self-care. Stretching could be the homework today, because I really think we neglect this. There's science to show the stretching helps your strength, your muscle mass as well, yeah? So it's really integral part of my Feel Good Fitness prescription. Other side, leg lovely and straight, coming forward. So imagine your chest coming towards the thigh. If your leg is straight, you should feel a lovely stretch coming all the way down. Breathing in and out. Well done, mummy. Take some deep breaths. Bring that heart rate back to nice and normal. Mine is still very high. That was a really intense circuit. If you go heavier on the weights, if you challenge yourself, you can make that really nice and hard. We worked all of these muscles, so we better stretch them out. One arm, other hand is coming above or below that elbow. And just draw that arm in, look over the shoulder, relax the shoulder away from your ear, smile, turn your neck. Lovely. Can you feel that across your shoulders and your upper back? And then the other arm coming up and round. Other side, you can do the seated or standing. Stand tall. You've done it. You've done such a good workout today. I hope you're feeling very proud of yourselves. Whatever you manage to do, even 1 minute of exercise over the age of 60 will help your health. And relax. Let's do a quick stretch up here. So you could bring one hand to that elbow rather than being here. Just try and even straighten up. Bring that elbow back if you can. So you're imagining this hand going down the spine. Relax the shoulders, your chin. Smile, everyone on Zoom. Let me see those beautiful faces. Gorgeous smiles. And the other side. Exercise is one of the best things for our mental health, for stress, anxiety reduction. I hope you feel that, yeah? It should be like the free drug that honestly can cure so many things and help with our long-term health. So super, super well done. I hope you're smiling with joy. We're going to do our feel good hugs. It's like a cat cow, so great for your spine. Opening out your arms, really stick your tailbone out, lift through your chin. Take a big positive inhale, exhale, round the back. Give yourself a big hug and make a C shape with your spine. So you're opening out your vertebra, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone under. And then if you've got a loved one, I want you to give them a hug. I'm going to give Mummy a hug. If you want to give yourself another hug from me and Mummy to all of you. Inhale, exhale. Well done, Nisha. Good work today. And we have our feel good finish. As always, I hope you feel good. Take a lovely positive inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Release any tension, negativity, stress. Hopefully all away. Could you do one in Gujarati for us, Mummy?
બધા શુભ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Amazing work. We have workouts in Gujarati on my YouTube. If it can help anyone you know, take that final big positive inhale, hands meet at the top. Bring that positivity down to your heart center. Close your eyes for 1 second and say thank you. Appreciate a moment of gratitude to your amazing body. Thank you for letting me move. Thank you for letting me work out with all of you. I have so much love for my community. You join me and you motivate us. Thank you to Mummy for helping to inspire people of all ages with me. I hope we can make it accessible for you all. The only thing I ask is for you to share this workout so that I can help more people. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share it on WhatsApp to somebody. Just say, I've done this workout today and I'd love you to experience it as well, because I want the world to be getting all of these benefits. I talk to my Zoom community now, so I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. Well done, Mummy. Super work. And if you'd like to join us on Zoom, obviously just go to my website, Feel Good with Lavina, the free newsletter. Well done, everyone on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. We've got lots of people leaving great, good comments. Thank you. Happy Feel Good Friday as well. Lots of love, everyone. Great work.